to you guys?
You were really clear before I joined in.
Okay.
Okay. Hey everybody. All right. Let me. You know what? I'm gonna try one thing. I'm gonna put in my earphone. Maybe that'll help.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Sorry
Thank you.
about
So yeah,
that, guys. Stand by. Technical
stand by.
difficulties in the land of technical. Everything's good in tech. Having technical difficulties.
They say they can hear
Hold
us.
on. I'm finding my earplugs. Oh my God, you guys.
Sounds
Sorry,
great.
guys.
Thank you, Madam Butterfly.
Thought I was ready. Okay.
We hear both of you well. Okay. We're coming.
Check.
Check, check.
Hey,
How about that?
okay.
Got action?
It worked. It worked. It must have been my side. So yes, it is now working. I hear you clearly.
Okay, okay. So what's up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in with us. We had a little bit of
Hey
technical
everybody.
difficulties, but we're here. We're live. We hope both of you can hear as well. What's up, y'all? So you have Stefan here with EstroHaze, co-founder of EstroHaze, and I'm here with founder and friend Dawn, serial entrepreneur with over 16 years of experience in marketing and business development. Dawn's had, 4 successful cash positive companies. She's been doing it since 2002. Like, she's had Flat Out Heels, and she's the CEO and founder now of Popcom. So Dawn is extremely seasoned in this. And if any of you guys follow her and have been checking out her Instagram stories, she has just been spilling all the tea just about what investors want us to know, the reels of entrepreneurship, the ups and downs. I mean, it's just really raw and uncut. So we, of course, caught wind of Dawn's stories because, again, we're old friends and we've been following what she's doing. And we're like, listen, we need to share some of this knowledge with the EstroHaze.
Yes, definitely.
And
And
Dawn,
I want to ask if everybody's on here, can you guys just say yes or no? I'm seeing Stefan, a little delay with you.
are you seeing
We're testing out this IG live now, but yeah, you were at a little delay, but now you're good. So I heard a lot of what you said, most of what you said. I hear you good now.
Okay.
It just froze up a little bit. I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm sitting outside my daughter's tutoring, so this is like real time, real mom life situation going on. But thanks for having me. Yep, entrepreneur life, got to make it work. Thanks for having me, and yeah, I definitely appreciate you guys reaching out because of all the things that I've been putting out on my IG and on my Instagram live, the journey that I've been on for many years. And now I feel like it's time to really like close that gap of of knowledge. It's like you get to a certain point and you're privy to so much information, like us going through an accelerator and things that we learned in the accelerator that we never knew before. And everybody's not going to have the opportunities that we had to go through an accelerator, to have the mentors that we had. So I used to feel like I want to get to a certain point before I can give back and be effective in giving back. But now I realize that, where I am today, even though I'm not where I want to be, I've been in a place that a lot of people would like to be. And so I need to be giving back along the whole way. So that's what, what I'm here to do is just like be a resource to everyone, especially us, in any way that I can.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that brings us, let's just get right into it, because that definitely brings us to our first question. As you know, with EstroHaze, we're catering to and have a community of new entrepreneurs, people who are interested in the businesses and the lifestyles of the new cannabis industry. We obviously went through Canopy Boulder Accelerator. That's where we met, guys. We didn't even give you that background. Accelerator, where we got seed capital to go and build our cannabis businesses. So so we built our business, and we really do focus on just entrepreneurship in the space. We're new entrepreneurs in space, learning and growing every day. You're obviously a very seasoned entrepreneur in multiple spaces, and cannabis just being one of them. So just to kick things off, we have people coming to us every day saying, listen, I want to get into this business. I want to do something in cannabis. I want to be a new entrepreneur. What would you say for an entrepreneur starting today to be successful? Like, in order to be successful in today's climate, given all of the knowledge up until today, give me 3 things. I know you probably can go on forever. Give me 3 things you need to literally do today. Please make them practical if you can, if you want to set yourself up in entrepreneurship.
I think the first thing is being self-aware and understanding what your strengths are. So, we'll look at industry and say, I want to be in this industry so bad, but you need to figure out like what you're good at first, because, you know, especially with the cannabis industry, it's like the first thing people think is, oh, they want to open a dispensary or they want to grow. And, you know, that's like instinctive. But, you know, what we learned, and it became even more clear when we got into Accelerator, that does not invest in the plant or businesses that touch the plant. There's so many things you can do in the industry besides touch the plant or grow it or directly sell it. There's services, ancillary services, products, goods, services, a media platform like yours, HR, writing, marketing, PR, everything that you do in normal business, it can apply directly to the cannabis industry. So I think the first thing is just identifying your strengths and being self-aware in what you want to put into it. You know, that's the number one thing before getting into any endeavor. Then second of all, like really assessing, you know, what the problem is that you want to solve, like the big problem. What's the big problem that you want to solve? And even if it's a small problem, right? Is that problem big enough for you to sustain a lifestyle? Is it going to be a side hustle because you're like, you know, solving a problem locally in your neighborhood? Is it going to be a statewide thing, a national, a global? So like really figure out that problem and then really know your solution and your competitors. Like that's the first thing. Like who are you? What are you trying to do? What's the problem? What's the solution? Who are the competitors? Like that's the first. That's 3. So I'm gonna stop because you said do 3.
Stop right
so
there.
That's 3.
Stop right there. This
is
a teaser. This is just a teaser, right?
Yes.
No, that's really practical. You would think you should just know that, but I think a lot of us when we jump into entrepreneurship, we do think like you can kind of jack of all trade it. Maybe I can do this.
Yeah.
Not acknowledging that maybe I'm not so great at that, and I need to outsource that, or I need to build my team around these shortcomings. You kind of can be overly ambitious when you start out as an entrepreneur, thinking you could wear all the hats, and then these balls start falling, and you realize that you can't quite do it.
Light off my face, or just not knowing the problem, not being clear about how big the problem is, like how scalable the solution and the problem is. Just because you experience it doesn't mean enough people experience it to pay for it.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
Okay, so as a new entrepreneur, you're in the space, you're trying to figure it out, you start and you get in your groove. Like it's like stop. What is your stop? This is what I need you entrepreneurs to stop doing right now. Give a hard stop for us out here, wheels turning.
Like just say
grind. Just please. Pivot us real quick.
You're telling me to say stop doing something and like stop doing
like,
this.
A general stop that you see entrepreneurs often do this, and I'm gonna tell you that this will lead to a dead.
I mean, stop not knowing your numbers. Stop not knowing your market size. Stop confusing a business pitch with a marketing pitch, please. Like those are the top 3 stops now, today.
Hard stop
today.
Okay, see there.
I'm trying to get this light off my face. Check out bars.